Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and I am back. Uh, this is a guest video from Salty Walty and the Dom Nomadus, because we decided we hadn't run the Nomadus since its last set of buffs in the Festival of Buffs in May. So Salty decided to investigate to see if it actually needed anything else before we, ran with it for buffs we'd like to see. And since he sent me a round he really enjoyed with it, I'm going to guess no. Well, actually, I don't have to guess. He told me no. But yeah, apologies. I did not post yesterday. If you didn't, or didn't upload, if you didn't see the announcement post, my power went out. So that also, of course, means I'd already told Salty I was not up to doing buffs this week. So I couldn't have anyway because the power went out almost exactly when we would have started. So yeah, luckily it wasn't too hot, but man, I am just not built for heat. Never have been, but also as I'm getting older and as I take more medications that increase my heat sensitivity, kind of sucks. But there's air conditioning on around me now, so I am very tired, but otherwise good. Good shot there, 4,400. Yeah, the Nomadus got, I believe it got Scouting Parallel Processing Device Level 2, which is the one that lets you switch weapons without scoping out. And also got, I believe it also got an optimizer skill that lets it switch between ammos for the main cannon. So yeah, that's very handy. And yeah, it can do quite a bit of damage, and it's about to heavy stagger that Super Gundam out of its charge, so which is good because, as we all know at this point, Super Gundam got a really great buff about the same time as the Nomadus did, and it is kind of terrifying at higher costs sometimes. Let's see. Yeah, obviously, since I've been, out of touch with the world at large, not a lot to report. Did finally get to use my Switch 2 a little bit because I have those iOS Dragon Quest remakes, and I decided to let's see how much of Dragon Quest 1 I can get before the battery runs out, or I do. Battery, since I played on and off, battery lasted till power came back, and I was just about to go get Erdrick's armor, so yeah, not too bad. For those of you who don't know, the iOS ports of Dragon Quest 1 through 3 were also sent to the Switch. There is a physical copy made for, I believe, English-speaking Asian markets that does have all 3 games on it. It is not the same as the HD 2D remakes. Again, they are very much in the style of the originals with upgraded graphics. But what really makes them special, to me at least, is that all 3 of them use Akira Toriyama's original monster illustrations for all of the battles, which is the only version of Dragon Quest I think to have ever done that. So that would merit a pickup in my book, even with the 2D HD games. So good shot on the Super Gundam again. And yeah, Switch 2 is fairly comfortable for somebody with a bad neck. So my spine is argumentative, rebellious, deteriorating realistically, which is not unusual for people, my age. But yeah, it also makes portable systems sometimes a little bit uncomfortable to use in the long term. But the Switch 2, as long as I, kept half decent posture in my chair, not terrible. But yeah, Nomadus seems to be doing pretty well here. I'd heard its buffs had done pretty well by it, so that's good to see. Do they have 2 Super Gundams, or did it just run that far back when it kept taking shots? Okay, that was lucky. Number 5 was in the line of fire, but the shot bounced off the shield, so no harm done to anything. That is great. And, see, yeah. Like I said, brain just mildly cooked, so yeah, no idea what this week's update will be. I don't think they made any kind of announcements, so, but I think I said sometime last week, my guess is I'm just going to go ahead and guess Advance of Zeta related. It seems like we did get the Hazel 2 as part of a banner, but it just seems like, man, lucky timing for that GPO 3, but good tackle. Okay, yeah, it's just kind of funny to see that that thing like knee an enemy mobile suit in the face. Especially since it just it's I I forgot there's just like a whole arm there attaching the back of a gallop to the dom, which is kind of funny. Let's see, but yeah, train of thought completely gone. But yeah, so far this is a really good round for Salty's team, and that is not the bad news. And yeah, Nomadus, despite being a very large target, has held up pretty well. I think Salty's probably about to get dropped in a moment, but yeah, has lived a very long time, done a lot of damage, and yeah, nothing wrong with that. I'll have to take it out myself and see, but yeah, I think words sometimes. But yeah, just nothing much going on. I did not get accepted into the Duskbloods beta or network test. Congrats to anybody who did. I am really, interested to hear some reports from that in the next couple of weeks because I'm very curious to see what it is actually like. But yeah, it could be anything, but that's just curious. I'll probably get it when it comes out, but I have in the space of a little under 2 years, I think at this point, just become a sucker for from soft Souls and related games. So should be interesting. Let's see. Yeah, enemy teams made up some headway here, but yeah, Salty and his team still doing very well. And yeah, like I said, I'm just going to be spacey for this one. I will try and be like a little bit more on topic and together for tomorrow night's update. But yeah, right now just oh man, yeah. Like I said, heat is like I have some superstitions about August, and that's not just because good shot, not just because a lot of the power outages happen then, but August has frequently not been fun for me in the past. So yeah, that's just thing. Okay, 30 seconds to go, and another good shot there for 4,400. Yeah, that is looking really good. I think it's I think it's in a pretty good place for what it is, and yeah, on a nice big open map like this, where the allied team can keep the enemies more or less, at one specific location, and keep them well clear of the support. This is, it works pretty well, I think. Of course, as always, the thing with GBO2 is trying to make that work, trying to make sure you've got a team that'll do that for you, which today Salty did, and it worked out really well. Okay, so pretty good damage all around. Salty did 105,000, 6 and 1. Very nice. So that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. But yeah, glad I didn't miss the weekly update, and also knock wood, I should be online to be part of the 1,000th episode for Radio Free Cybertron when that records Wednesday night. So yeah, happy I didn't miss that, and just oh man, just again doubly happy for air conditioning, man.